Check I'm recording. Red light on the back. I'm recording. Well, I'm back at Middle Lane surgery. One of my carer's duties is getting prescriptions, and I was supposed to collect one yesterday, but there was a bit of a mix-up, and they told me to come back, well, today. So hopefully, and then I'll collect that, and I'll wander to the chemist, and I'll have another bit of a natter. Right, I'm back. Check if I am recording. Yes, I am, and I'm still here. Middle Lane surgery. Now then, being a carer, I do a lot of gallivanting around. It's not ready. He hasn't signed it or something. And there's two types apparently from this medication that I'm to be collecting. And they've sorted that out now, but there's no doctor there till later on today, so they're going to phone back. Well, they're going to give us a ring when they're going to fax it straight through to the chemist. So yeah, so I'll be back. Right, day 3 of getting the prescription. Now, to be fair, they phoned back, but it was too late last night. By the time I got to the chemist, the prescription is being faxed through to the chemist, but it would have been too late, they'd been shut. So I'm out and about on my travels again, day 3 of getting the prescription. Now, but first I've got to go to Prestatyn, and then I just do 1 or 2 things there, and then on the way back I got some shopping in Rhuddllan in Aldi, and next to Aldi is KFC, so I'm getting some hot wings for tonight, and then back to Denby, and then I'll pop up and I'll get the prescription about 1 o'clock this afternoon. So let's get going. Well, this is the seafront in Prestatyn, right next to the Nova Centre. So yeah, done what I wanted to do in Prestatyn. So I'm going to head off back to Rhuddllan, do a bit of shopping in Aldi's, and then get a KFC. Hot wings for tonight. Just starting to rain too, a few spots of rain. That's looking towards Rhuddllan. Way in the distance there. It's a nice walk, a nice coastal walk. You see the path here that goes all the way to Rhuddllan. Nice walk that. Anyway, it's enough of my waffling, and I'll see you in Rhuddllan. Well, welcome to Rhuddllan. I'm at Aldi's. A very rainy, well, drizzly Rhuddllan this morning. So yeah, get the shopping done in Aldi, and then it's over to KFC, get me hot wings, then I'll get back to Denby, and then about 1ish I'll go up for the prescription. Not too bad now, the rain. It's a bit heavier earlier on, but just drizzling now. Okay, that's the shopping done, and off to get some KFC hot wings. Busy in there today too. Okay, let's get some hot wings. First in the queue. Watch out for the speed bumps. Hope this camera stays in one place. Oh, just beating the van behind me. Oops, too overshot the speaker thing. keep forgetting this. Keep going to the window. Come on. Not on the ball this morning. Order here.
Morning, Kirsty, Rhuddllan.
8 hot wings, please.
Just 8 hot wings.
Please, yeah, thank you.
Yep, come out to the next window when you're ready.
Okay, thank you. Thanks very much. Not on the ball, a bit slow this morning. Oh, that was... Just hope I don't get little small tiny ones again. I've got to check that I get 8 as well. I've been caught out a few times. Only had 6 one time. So we'll see what size they are. The last ones I had to complain, and then I got like a credit to get 10, and they were ginormous. So anyway, a bit slow this morning. So anyway, I get the hot wings, and then back to Denby, and then it's the prescription then this afternoon, and I think that will be my run around for today. But you never know. No 2 days are the same. Don't think they've switched the till on yet. Wow, really slow this morning. Oh, here we go. Can't open the window now.
That's $3.96.
There you go. Thanks very much. Thanks very much. Alright, thank you. Lovely, thanks very much.
No worries,
Thanks a lot. Thanks, see you. Got it in a box. Big round box full today. Check them though. Check if I've got 8 and see the size of them. Prefer them in a bag. Oh, nice ones. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Spot on. Oh, nice ones then. I don't like these box things they put them in though. Anyway, right. So back to Denby, and then I'll see you next when I'm going for the prescription. Right, check I'm recording. Got a red light. And as you can see, I am back at Rhuddllan surgery. My last port of call is to get the prescription from the chemist. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so this is Middle Lane. It's the lane between Vale Street and Beacons Hill. So it's roughly in the middle, so they called it Middle Lane. And just on my right was my old school, my last school. Well, it's not there now, it's all flats now, but that's where it was. This wall and this fencing and the front gates, they're all the same as it was when I used to go to the school here, Middle Lane School. Go through them gates, and the school was roughly where that building is now, but it's all been demolished to make way for all the flats and stuff. So at Middle Lane, and this building here, that grey building there, was where the Denby Scout hut was, and that got knocked down years ago. That's where the scout hut was. Not that I was a scout. Never in the scouts or the anything like that really. Just go to the youth club. Used to go on day trips and stuff like that, but I was never in the scouts. So this is Post Office Lane, and it's called Post Office Lane. It's never ever had a post office. Some say it's got the telephone exchange there, but you say that's why it's called the Post Office Lane, but telephone exchange got nothing to do with post office really. But anyway, this is Post Office Lane, a lane that's never had a post office. And just this car, when you want it there, that car passing there, that's Vale Street, the main road coming in to the top of town, as we call it, which is High Street. And if you carry on across Vale Street and turn right, I've said it before, and bear left, you come to the haunted Goblin Tower. Now I just mentioned it's haunted because I don't usually mention it's haunted, but that's where you come to the Goblin Tower, which is haunted. And the Gwyniad is straight across there. It was Howell School, but it's Middleton College now. And just on the corner of here, on that corner there, you can see the bell. That was put there years and years ago, because when that pavement wasn't there, the old cars would be cut in the corner and used to be hitting the corner of that wall there. So what they did was they put that bell there, and it's been there ever since. Yeah, straight down there and turn right, and you come to the haunted Goblin Tower. That's up Vale Street up to High Street. Anyway, I'll get the prescription and I'll talk to you in a minute. Yeah, I'm recording. Yay! One prescription, finally got it. Right, Vale Street. This is the main road coming in, and this is the only road in Denby that contains all the biggest and grandest buildings. There isn't a road or a street anywhere like it in Denby. All the big grand buildings and stuff like that, they're all in Vale Street. A bit quieter, as I say. There's no other road like it. Take this mask off now. No other road like it in Denby, and it contains a Gelli, which is the first brick built building in Wales. And I did used to know the date, but I can't remember it. But it contains all the big grand buildings and houses, and all the gentry and the big wigs of Denby used to live there. So this is back on Post Office Lane, and I got the prescription. Yay! So right, that's my last port of call on my caring duties for today. No doubt see you in another of my series of videos about being a carer. So right, I'll leave you to it. Turning back now into Middle Lane, and then back to the car, and then back home. Right, I'll see you next time.